Enjoy the taste and flavor of a Tim Horton donut, the aroma of our coffee and the smile we save for you.
When you get the urge for freshly brewed coffee, freshly made donuts, head for your favorite donut shop, Tim Horton. We serve only the freshest coffee, donuts, Tim muffins, and Timbits, all with a fresh smile. Tim Horton Donuts. Fresh from your friend along the way.
Since 1964, Tim Hortons has been Canada's iconic brand. It became the one-stop shop for coffee, donuts, and sandwiches. Tim Hortons reached a new level of success when it was bought by Restaurant Brands International in 2015. Recently, though, Tim Hortons has been in trouble. In August, RBI reported that Tim Hortons faced a 33.4% decrease in profits. Of the three companies owned by RBI, Tim Hortons' sales declined the most. This decline in sales predates the current COVID-19 pandemic. February 2020's quarter financial statement shows a decline in same-store sales in Canada. So why is this happening? A survey conducted by Maclean's magazine revealed that Tim Hortons is no longer the favorite coffee shop in Canada. In fact, it's not even the second or third. It's trailing in at fourth behind McDonald's, Second Cup, and Starbucks. With a recent unexpected drop in sales at the end of 2019, the once popular coffee shop appears to be headed into a slow and unfortunate decline. Tim Hortons has since invested millions of dollars in revamping its look. However, this hasn't really boosted business as much as they'd hoped. Second, a lot of specialty coffee shops may be taking away business from Tim Hortons. To add to this, Tim Hortons no longer makes in-house goods. The donuts come in par-baked, which is to say partially baked and then flash frozen at large production facilities. Tim Hortons co-founder Ron Joyce has also criticized the direction that the company was taking. He admitted that the famous donuts aren't what they used to be. When the frozen method was introduced after he stepped down, he said, "I've tried them and they're certainly not the same." Franchise owners have also noted that the donuts are about 14% smaller than they used to be. Over the past few years, the Tim Hortons menu has also grown significantly. You can now find just about everything there, including sandwiches, chicken strips, and smoothies. Tim Hortons is also well known for their giveaways such as Roll Up the Rim. However, this year, they've moved most of their Roll Up the Rim contest online, and they've eliminated the Roll Up the Rim cups altogether. They've now replaced these giveaways with Tim Hortons rewards. This can be used to get free coffees and donuts. However, the rewards program was hampered by privacy breaches and app glitches. This is what an expert had to say on the subject.
Let's bring in cybersecurity and tech expert Ritesh Kotak with his take on this. Your read on it, Ritesh.
So my read on it is it's one thing to collect somebody's data. So, hey, I know where the closest coffee chain is. It's another thing what essentially this app has been doing, which is collecting location in the background and then storing it for what we know is apparently over 12 months. And you could think about it, like imagine all the time, all the location, all the dates, all that information aggregated into a single source and how intrusive that could be for an individual. So you think you're just getting a coffee, but on the other hand, you're really giving up your privacy here.
And so break it down for us, if you can, for viewers, what exactly is going on here with this app that, you know, as far as we suspect here, or the allegations anyway.
So what we suspect is that the app, whenever in the background, is always collecting your location. So every couple minutes, it will essentially download your GPS coordinates, which is your latitude and longitude, and in some cases also potentially the altitude, and take that information and then store it. Now, the reason that this becomes extremely troublesome is it's not only when you're using the app, it's also when you're not using the app. So that's one element of it. The second element of it is it probably collects other data, or Tim Hortons purchases other data, such as, let's just say, weather information. So when you start aggregating this data, you can imagine when it's hot, I'm buying an ice cap. When it's cold, I'm buying a hot chocolate. And it starts to create these very intrusive and detailed profiles on individuals. It knows when you're home, it knows when you're working, it knows when you're out, it knows when you're traveling, and it takes all that information, aggregates it. And the question is are users actually consenting to this, and do they know what they're giving up?
The company has also had several disputes with its franchise association. The Great White North Franchise Association often accuses Tim Hortons of price gouging. These disputes have arisen in Canada and the United States.
The Great White North Franchisees Association is fighting back, and that's part of the strange part of this too. Is you have this group of franchisees that are represented and that are really sort of taking the brunt of this. You have a bunch of others that are probably just saying, "Man, I just want to sell donuts and make some money. How can you guys keep doing this and keep affecting?" Because it is affecting the brand.
Sure,
it is affecting Canadians' view of what's going on with this, and the whole, I remember talking to people when this happened, that people's concern was that RBI is an international company. There's a Canadian chain, iconic Canadian chain. We need to make sure that we maintain that as our brand. With every time these fights wash up onto the news, you lose a little bit of that, and people are reminded, oh yeah, it's a Brazilian company that owns Tim Hortons.
Yeah, and it can also be a spiral down because as the brand diminishes, the quality of the franchisees, of people trying to buy franchises might diminish as well, and that can also bring a spiral to the system.
So, for an organization that relies so heavily on its franchisees, it's important that they maintain a positive relationship. In order for Tim Hortons to succeed in the future, they will need to go back to their Canadian roots. Customers are also demanding that they go to a simpler menu. Lastly, RBI's role in Tim Hortons ultimately creates the perception that Tim Hortons is American, which is counter to its iconic history. Even though their sales have fallen, they still plan to expand across the UK. This is in addition to their large worldwide network and 4,900 stores in Canada. The last time Tim Hortons expanded to the UK, Brits admittedly didn't know much about the brand.
I have no idea. I don't know.
No.
I'm assuming it's some kind of coffee shop. No. Timbits? No, I have no idea.
No.
Yes, I have. Tim Hortons donut things. Yes. Apparently massively overrated, according to every Canadian I know.
It's smooth, especially I love the dark roast. So it's good. It doesn't leave a taste in your mouth.
I mean, I'd rather spend $4 for a latte at Starbucks than going to one. You drink it black? You might as well be drinking puddle water.
It's economical. I think that's probably the biggest reason, and it's a good coffee for the price. So if I'm in a rush or if I don't feel like, splurging, I'll go for Tim Hortons.
Well, I think a lot of people in Britain like Canada, so I think they're gonna enjoy it. The coffee drinkers anyway.